great champion, well known in Japan throughout his day here in the United States as well too. And you know what better?
Hey, what's up? It's Luis with America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at. And today we're in Blasdell, right outside of Buffalo, New York, at an incredible restaurant called Ilio DiPaolo's. We're gonna get to talk to father and son, Dennis and Ilio. Plus, we're gonna see incredible items like their gigantic lasagnas, like this big, fit for a wrestler. So let's dive right in. Let's go check it out. Here we are. Hey, what's up, man? Doing great.
Benvenuti.
Dennis.
Welcome.
How are you?
Welcome.
¿Cómo está, mi amigo?
Bene, bene. ¿Y tú?
Sí.
Bien.
Awesome. Well, this restaurant's unbelievable, and we're gonna get into the story. But you already know me, so you already got the plate right there.
It's time to mangiare, time to eat now. So let's try a little bit of seafood fischetti.
Seafood fischetti. Now, what is the fischetti part? Never heard of that before.
After a good friend of ours, trainer with the Buffalo Bills for many years, and since it was seafood, we're going, hey, Chris happened to be here. You go fischetti. It's part of your family name and tradition. You like it nice and light, so seafood fischetti.
Come on, man.
I see the twirl too, man.
Yeah,
see the twirl.
Gotta keep it an OG, right?
Yeah.
This is so good.
Nice with the shrimp and the scallops and little scallions, little tomatoes. Little oil, garlic, little onion, very nice flavor to it.
Very fresh.
Little vino mixed with it, which is great. So it's a very nice dish, nice light dish. If you enjoy seafood, it's very popular and it's a great one.
You say this is light?
Mm-hmm. It's only half a pound of macaroni. It's light.
Just a half a pound. Does this come with a pillow on the side instead of bread?
A nice little glass of vino, that's for sure. That's all you need. We're good to go with it.
That's phenomenal.
But we got a long day today, so.
Oh man. That's what I like to hear. This is very good. Very good. I would 1000% crush this, but I'll probably pass out afterwards. So we're gonna take a quick pause on this. I hear you had a few other things, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a walk over this way. I'd like to show you a little bit of our restaurant here. Come on over.
Yep. Let's do it. Hey, so your dad got called away to handle some things, right? So now it's just you and me talking. So let's talk a little bit about the story. Right now we are inside the lounge. And of course, we talked about your grandfather being in wrestling. There's a lot of memorabilia.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me right here about this belt, because I saw it when I walked in.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about this belt.
Yeah, so that's from the Wrestling Professional Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And that was a gift that they gave him when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame as well. You want to give it a ring?
Why not? Let's go. Let's do it.
Give it a ring, bro.
See?
On the side
there.
This? There you go. We call it the birthday bell too. Sometimes late night gets a little rowdy, birthday bell starts ringing. Right. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love the beautiful bar that you have here.
Yeah.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, Ilio. So your grandfather is a giant, right?
Yeah.
He was known for wrestling, community, and all that. And throughout the entire restaurant is permeated with memorabilia about your grandfather.
Yeah.
Not only
endless
really
memorabilia.
Cool posters like this.
Correct.
It's awesome. Great photos. I think this is the Destroyer right
That's
here,
the Destroyer.
right?
After the 20-ounce strip steak right there. So,
I literally just noticed that. A lot of things signed.
Oh yeah.
Drawings, photographs.
He even got a Halloween time. Me and all my buddies dressed up as wrestlers too. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. I mean, your grandfather was this larger-than-life character.
Yep.
Right? Not only a character, but a real person.
Correct.
And he seemed to be very interconnected with Buffalo.
Yep.
Right? Even to the point that I was talking to your dad earlier off camera, and he was mentioning that when he married his wife, he proposed to her in Italian.
Correct.
And she didn't even know what he was saying.
Yeah,
All she heard was La Familia, and she was like, okay, she said yes.
La Familia Bambina, and that was it. 6 weeks. When you know, and here's the whole family ever since after 6 weeks.
So 6 weeks, that's what it was?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Familia Bambina, and call it a day. 4 kids later.
Unbelievable, man.
20 grandkids later.
That's crazy. I mean, there's so many. I mean, this is endless. I mean, great photograph of your grandfather right here.
Handsome guy.
Right?
Wow.
Look at this article, tribute to a giant.
The destroyer there too. Oh yeah. He was definitely he was definitely loved in the community.
Yeah.
You know, and he loved his community too. So absolutely.
I mean, absolutely. He was a giant, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not only just in wrestling, but also in his connection with the community and all the things that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you guys have a foundation, correct?
Correct.
It's named after him?
Named after him. Once he passed away, a bunch of our family members and friends started the Ilio DiPalo Scholarship Fund. And we try to support our youth, the up and coming, the leaders of tomorrow, as well as community time, try to take care of whoever we can, Center for Handicapped Children, as well as other charity events.
Now, right here, this is when I was talking to your dad about the proclamation and everything. Look at this.
Yep.
This is all in Italian.
Yep.
I can read some of it,
yep,
but not all of it. But all these photographs were done in Italy, correct?
Correct.
This is even a statue of your father.
Yep, the statue of his
your
hometown.
grandfather, sorry.
Grandfather.
Yeah.
Sort of looks like dad too, especially gets
Right.
older, you know. But no, it's in Intradacqua. It's about an hour outside of Rome.
Yeah.
Dad goes back with a bunch of his good buddies and family friends every year. And so we still have good roots back in the homeland of Italy.
I love it. And I love this one right here too. The DiPaolo, La Familia DiPalo.
Yep.
Right? And it has like kind of like the story of when he was born,
Yep,
when he came to the U.S., the wrestling career,
yep,
restaurateur and community businessman,
oh, yeah,
and then highlights of DiPaolo Family Awards.
correct.
I mean, he accomplished so much, man.
His stages in life and from what he overcame back then, especially World War II, South America, not being in,
Right.
everything he overcame and what he built, it's just remarkable.
Right? I mean, the only sad thing is you didn't get to spend more time with him after 8 years old, but
Correct.
man, he's like literally watching over you right now.
Oh man, he's
and
here every day. You feel it. You feel
It's
it.
unbelievable.
Which isn't a bad thing.
Right?
So, oh yeah.
I love it, man. This is phenomenal.
Great.
So right now we got some beer to go get, right?
Let's do it. Let's do
go. Let's do it. Okay, so another great thing about your restaurants is you have this whole event space, this banquet hall.
it. Correct. Yep.
Now, tell me a little bit about this because this is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. No, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Gives us good flexibility here. We could accommodate. Last weekend we had a wedding for about 225 people.
Wow.
You know, right now we're on the dance floor right here, so people are dancing, having a good time. They have their sweetheart table up there, so
Okay.
it was a fun night. But with all portable walls, it could be 3 separate rooms.
Oh,
So,
okay.
or 1 large room as well too. So it gives us good flexibility to really have fun with it and try
Right.
to take care of our people best we can.
That's phenomenal.
Mhm.
That's phenomenal because I mean, you can accommodate from 1 to 250 people, correct? Inside
Correct.
the restaurant.
Correct.
That's fantastic, and the fact that you can have this quality of food and it's just gorgeous environment.
Yeah.
I mean, from the chandeliers, just the marble effects that you got going, the bars and everything.
Yep.
This is absolutely fantastic.
It also keeps it fun too, because a lot of times, you have weddings, receptions, but at the other time, you have birthdays, graduations, you know, anniversaries, rehearsal dinners too. So it makes it every day different, but you know, just keeps it fresh, man.
Oh no, absolutely. So you can host weddings, birthdays, you can host community events,
Yep.
businesses,
Yep.
all kinds of things. That's
All that stuff.
absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And then of course, it pretty much culminates or start with, depending which entrance you go in, right?
Correct.
In this beautiful bar.
Correct.
And
Yep.
I love how it says Ilio's, the design.
Oh, yeah.
This dine is absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
I love the woodwork. It's fantastic,
Good.
man.
Good.
This is
Nice,
absolutely
sleek,
fantastic.
classic at the same time,
Yeah.
but in the banquet setting too, they could glitz and glam it up
Right.
the room however they want. If it's a shower for a baby boy, a baby girl, blue to pink. So, like I said, just having fun with it.
This is absolutely fantastic, man. Let's check and see what other rooms you have because you got plenty of stuff in this
Yes, we do.
restaurant.
You ain't lying.
I love
Okay.
it.
My name is Linda Pellegrino. It's spelled just like the water, Pellegrino. And you know, I've been coming to Ilio's. Well, let me put it this way. This is their 3rd generation. And I was here when the original Ilio DiPalo owned this restaurant. Dennis was his son, and of course his grandson was just a dream at that time. there's nothing like coming to Ilio's. It's like coming home. You come in and you just feel that warm embrace of family. And the food is just as good. So we'll continue to come to Ilio's, as long as we possibly can. This is a great place to bring your family from out of town, because if you want to impress them, just with a great atmosphere and a warm feeling, this really, I would say, describes Buffalo to a T. This is what Buffalo is. It's a small town with a very, very warm heart. It's literally called the city of good neighbors. And when you come to Ilio's and you see Dennis and you see Ilio Jr. and you see the rest of the wonderful staff that's been here a long time because they love it here themselves, not to mention the great food, well, you just know you've come home.
All right, so we're standing outside because you have the Ilio DiPalo's takeout.
Brand
you
new.
have a gigantic sign, which is awesome.
Brand new, fresh sign, a few weeks old, fresh.
So what made you add the takeout section?
We always had a good takeout flow, but ever since the pandemic, it really just caught on, and Italian food carries very well.
Oh, absolutely.
In the takeout as well. So, between calling ahead, calling to order, we do family favorite packages.
Oh, that's cool.
Which feeds up to 4 to 6 people. And then as well, order it online. So where we live in now, man.
There you go.
Order it online with through our website, and then delivery with DoorDash and Uber Eats. So, I mean, it's just the world we live in now, just keeping it running.
Matter of fact, I'm kind of hungry. Hold on. Can I order some right now? No, I'm just joking.
Dude, IlioDiPalos.com right there.
There you go. Now, what is the top item you guys sell on takeout? Is it different than what you sell in the restaurant?
Really, any pastas hold well.
Okay.
You know that,
Yeah,
being
absolutely.
Italiano,
Yeah.
So, but like that, lasagna can't go wrong. Any pasta combination we do, whether it's Alfredo, vodka sauce, meat sauce, marinara, whatever you want. So, it's very
Love
well.
it. That's fantastic. So you're covering the whole gamut. You got events, you got takeout, you got dining. What else is there? You got everything, right?
Still got other stuff in the works, so stay tuned.
So here's one of the rooms that you've actually separated as part of the banquet hall, more for a little bit of a private dining, right?
Yeah, correct. Tonight we're gonna have all dinner reservations off of here. Could accommodate a little bit more people, but at the same time too, you guys will like this portable walls.
Oh, that's cool.
So
you can reconfigure it any which way you want.
correct.
Pretty much.
So we can have 3 separate rooms, or one large one to accommodate up to 250, as we said.
I love it. And one of the things that we talked about off camera is that there's been some movies shot here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, here's a movie star himself,
we go.
right here.
The movie star right here.
You guys are too.
He's been in a few movies.
Six, yeah.
Just
Six.
6?
Oh, not
okay.
2, 6?
I'm sorry.
Which
No,
one?
but actually, Mother Cabrini is coming out this fall. Be sure to watch Ilio and all of us. We play the role of senators in the movie of Mother Cabrini, which is a great, the saint that she's been beautiful. So she's helped the Italian immigrants back in her late 1900s. So which is pretty awesome that she'd be here. So it'll be a great movie. But we've been very fortunate to have a lot of movies filmed here.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So are you thinking of quitting a restaurant and just being a movie star?
No, they don't pay much. No, but it is great. I mean, we're blessed. It's a lot of fun. People come in and always talk about it and different things. Oh my gosh, I'm flipping through it. Oh my gosh, I see you. And the parts are really difficult. I'm just being myself. So we have a menu out or doing different things.
Okay.
So it's a lot of fun and it's great. There's a lot of the Hallmark and Lifetime movies.
You saw, what was the name? Da Vinci? Or
What?
the name they gave you?
Oh, Dominic DeNucci.
Dominic DeNucci,
Dominic
yeah.
DeNucci.
So it still plays the Italian flair,
Oh,
you know?
There you go.
So no, it's fun, which is always great. But thank you, very much.
No, absolutely. And you have plenty of things in store. So why don't we just head over? Let's take a look and see what else you have.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I'm David Kern, and this is my wife, Donna Kern. We've been coming to Ilio's for probably over 30 years. And we've been coming here with our family, my mother, I own multiple businesses. We've been coming here we do employee banquets here. And whenever there's a choice to go somewhere, we're always coming to Ilio's because hands down, family atmosphere. Dennis and Ilio, you don't find many owners and managers coming around to the tables and talking to people and to really, making you feel like at home. And if I ever send somebody here, I let them know, make sure you tell him I sent you. He makes sure he talks to them, he takes care of people. That's why we come.
All right, guys, so tell me a little bit about the story because this started with your father, your grandfather, correct? So tell me a little bit about the story.
Yes, my father left Italy in 1949, needless to
Okay.
say, after the war at 19 years old, and traveling to, at that point, you were not allowed to come into America right away,
Right.
so he had to go to Venezuela for 2 years where he honed his wrestling skills.
Okay.
Got discovered there by Toots Mond and was brought into America through New York City in 1951. From there, you know, his dream being, let's say, he's 6'3", 245 pounds. In Italy, they had nothing. Italy wasn't like it is today. So
Right.
food and everything, there was nothing there. So he was always hungry. So even though he was wrestling professionally throughout the entire world, from Australia to Japan to California, my sister Barbara was born there. So, you know, we travel all over the country, all over the world. But it was one of those things in the back of his mind, when I get done with wrestling, I never want to be hungry, so I'm going to open up a restaurant.
That completely makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Big guy, too.
And just
Oh, yeah.
to show how big he is, this is almost a life-size cutout of him right there. He was like 6'3", 280 was his prime wrestling weight. So
Really?
He
Yeah.
kicked our butts, that's for sure.
Bigger
Yeah.
than all three of us.
Yeah, he
So-
kicked our butts.
But, you know, pro wrestling was a thing that opened the door. And it was, with his name, when he started this restaurant, Andrea George Taylor said, Ilio, you want to open up a restaurant? He goes, I would love to. So he said, well, you can start paying me once you open up. He went to, because all we lived in those days, wrestlers had a Cadillac to get them from one town to the other. And we
Right.
lived in a trailer. And it's
okay.
hard to believe. Ilio looks at Dad, Papa Ilio could have never fit in. I goes, well, he did with Bruno Sammartino and Dominic Danucci. Everybody lived. So when you're in town. But we did, and that's how they said, well, Ilio, then we know the bank said, M&T said, you know what? It's a popular name. That's your collateral, go buy the equipment. And that's how
Really?
it started. Yeah. That was 57 years ago, 1965.
Different world back then. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was just on the name. They told
the
him you're
name.
good.
Ilio, you're good, and
Wow.
that's how it started. So we are forever grateful for that opportunity, that the doors that opened up for us, and ever since then we've been very fortunate with a blessed family, blessed community, blessed staff that's really helped us get through everything in life as we turn it over to the third generation.
That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Now, tell me, what does your grandfather mean to you, man?
Oh man, he's everything. He's everything. When I was only 8 years old when he passed in 1995,
Oh, wow.
but you know, I still remember everything from that day. And every day now, you see pictures. He's all over. He's behind my shoulder. He's there. So he's always watching. So just try to make him proud every day.
That's awesome. Well, I hear you guys have unbelievable food items.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I've heard it from many, many people. So why don't we head into the kitchen? Let's go check it out.
Absolutely. Let's go. Come on
Let's
down. Okay, very good.
Okay, so now we are sitting in your patio, but you call it something different, correct?
It's a courtyard.
The courtyard.
Courtyard, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me a little bit about the courtyard.
This courtyard, we developed it up after my father's hometown in Interlacqua,
Okay.
Italy. You walk down the little via in Italy, you'd be between the church and the little Pro Loco. You walk down the little via and you walk into the piazza. And this is our little courtyard that we have. As you walk through it, you'll see the murals off to the side. Well, if you walk through this courtyard, you'll walk up to my father's house where he was raised. If you made a left coming out of the via, you'd go all the way to the house that he was born in the mill, in the grain mill. So this courtyard is as authentic Italy of Interlacqua as we can get, and that's kind of how we patterned this out, and the murals kind of show the picture of what we have.
That's beautiful. So it's taking a little bit of home and bringing it here. to Buffalo,
Absolutely,
right?
yep, absolutely.
I love it. And now we have a gigantic piece of lasagna. Is this the normal size?
That is, my man. That is.
Okay, you know what my next question will be, right? It'll be why, right?
Well, needless to say, my grandfather, professional wrestler,
Yeah.
his prime wrestling weight, he was 6'3", 285
Okay.
wrestling. So he always prided himself, and we pride ourselves in having big enough portions to feed him. You know, so that's a good piece right there. Good
Oh,
piece
come
right
on,
there.
man.
Yeah. So all our portions are great here, and if you
Wow.
can't finish, it's plenty for the next day or two to take home.
Phenomenal. Look, pasta's cooked perfectly. The ricotta, oh my God, the ricotta cheese is unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That meat, oh my God, this is phenomenal, man. And of course, to top it off, you can't have Italian food without the sauce, right? The sauce is
That's
fantastic.
Sauce or
Fantastic.
Vino right there too.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's right. Your dad was adamant. You gotta have some vino.
Montepulciano di Abruzzo. That's what you got to have. Salute.
That's it.
Chin down.
Chin down.
Chin down.
Chin down.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. So it's just beautiful to dine out here with the breeze and everything. This food's outstanding. I mean, but you guys already knew that.
Sometimes you don't feel like you're in Blasdell or Buffalo, New York.
Right.
You know? So, yeah.
Right now, this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I I'm in love with this lasagna. I'll tell you that right now. I might have to stay here.
Yeah, it is our #1 seller through the years, so it's been
It's so good.
it's been a staple of Ilio's.
I mean,
The recipe hasn't changed since 1965.
look at this thing. It's gigantic. Do people actually sit and eat this like the whole thing?
They tried it. So,
Most people
Yeah,
get
they
finished,
make it.
a lot of
right?
takeout boxes are distributed.
That's great.
Great.
That's outstanding.
Good.
It's outstanding. I love it.
I'd enjoy it.
It's
So,
phenomenal. But we got a couple of other things we're going to show, right?
Yeah. A couple other entrees, a couple other rooms. So
Okay.
let's head to the buffalo room right now. Then.
Definitely. Let's do that.
Okay.
Great.
Great.
All right, hi, I'm Amanda. I am a restaurant server. I've been here for 6 years. I love Ilio DiPalo's. I am very blessed to work here. Dennis and Ilio are amazing to work for. It's a family affair here. They make sure we're okay all the time, feed us and everything. My favorite dish on the menu is a pesto priano and anything with the house sauce, definitely.
All right. So now we're in another fantastic room here in your restaurant. So tell me about this room.
Yeah, this is the Buffalo Room, we call it. It's we added on as we were expanding. A little bit more of a private VIP dining room that we've had, and we open it up for individual dining during different days. But you know, everybody from Jim Kelly and proposing to his wife here, Jill. We've had Chris Berman many dining here. We've had the Indiana coach Bobby Knight and his staff here when they were coaching there. We've had Jim Tressel and his Ohio State staff here at Youngstown. So we've had many celebrities and people come through, and the current Bills and players and people, like I said, to come into town. It's a nice area. Every picture that's in this room has a story behind it. So it's a very special place for us
That's fantastic.
to break bread.
And now me, right?
This is it. Now this is the topping of the cake right here now.
There you go. Now, let's get into the food because this is a monstrous piece of steak.
Yeah.
Ilio, talk to me. What is happening right now?
So that's a 20-ounce New York strip steak. We call it the Destroyer.
Tell me the story behind
And
that.
the reason we call it the Destroyer, one of my grandfather's tag team partners was actually the Destroyer, who was great champion, well known in Japan throughout his day here in the United States as well too. And you know what better way to honor him by naming our biggest steak on the menu after him as well.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
And that's cooked good too. What we got?
Oh,
medium
wow.
rare.
Medium
Nice.
rare is the way I like it.
Perfect.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that gigantic piece. I mean, come on.
And yes, we do have nice seasoned red potatoes and fresh vegetables in the Italian restaurant, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And the steak seasoning is a special family
It's
recipe that we do.
phenomenal.
Yes, yeah.
It's phenomenal, but I'm imagining your grandfather's gigantic dude eating this because there's no way I can finish this.
That's the idea.
We'll
know.
get it. You'll give it a good try. But Ilio and I, he has it, and we have it. We always have with a little pasta. You have with little potatoes and a little zucchini, you know. But a nice meat and pasta, you don't get a better steakhouse than that.
I mean, but this will feed you for 2-3 days. This is especially if you have pasta. And
Oh,
Ilio
yeah,
told me off camera he has pasta every day.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man.
This is like 2 to 3 meals easy. This steak is phenomenal, but it's gigantic.
Yeah.
I don't understand who's gonna eat all this in one sitting.
Nice,
Obviously, grandfather.
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice
So
and
you
tender,
believe in
right?
me?
Yeah.
You believe that I can finish
Yeah.
it?
Nice and tender meat, isn't it? It's a nice
Oh
cut,
my
very
God,
tender,
it's
nice New York
beautiful.
strip, special cut for us.
It's
so
beautiful. When you
some stock
bite into
carrots.
it, it just practically disintegrates in your mouth. It's unbelievable. I mean, look at it.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, very good.
Flavor's phenomenal. Nice, juicy. That texture's beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
home run. I love it.
Now you can imagine sitting here, breaking bread, nice meat, little vino, talking about the stories and everything in this room. Oh, it's been great. If all the pictures could talk, it'd be really remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
But we
I'll tell you this. They told me don't to eat with your mouth full. I'm sorry, Mom. But like you said, people are gonna break bread. You can go ahead and break bread over there because I'm not sharing this.
yeah.
That's phenomenal.
That's right.
I love it.
That's it. No.
But we have one more thing, right? The show.
One more.
Boom, one more. So let's go check that out. Let's go and get you check it out.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
very good.
All right, so now we're in the main dining room, or at least part of it. Now, first thing, obviously right behind you, talk to me about this beautiful wall,
So we call this Parete di Vino.
okay?
Means in Italian wall of wine.
Okay.
And we got over 100 bottles of wine on our wine list, and we won the Wine Spectator Award 3 times in a row. So it's very fortunate and blessed to do. And like I said, in an Italian restaurant, got to have a nice glass of vino with your pasta. So it just goes hand in hand.
So out of the bottles that you guys have here, what's your favorite?
Our Montepulciano di Abruzzo.
Okay.
Because being the Montepulciano is from my grandfather's homeland in the Abruzzo region.
Yes.
So it's classic.
How about yours? What's your favorite?
Actually, the Remole is the Frescobaldi's, right from the Florence area. Very nice blend of actually with Michael Mondavi and the Frescobaldi family. Blended a beautiful house wine, and they sponsored us during our 50th anniversary. Remole was one of the special wines that they put a label on it for us for our 50th anniversary. So we're forever grateful for that. So,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
But now we also have an Ilio size, wrestler size, right? Gigantic piece of
Veal Parmigiana.
Veal Parmigiana.
And let me tell you, it's my favorite. Veal Parm, it's my go-to.
Okay.
But whoa, hey, whoa.
No knife?
No knife.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
No knife with the veal. No need that.
Geez, yeah.
Okay.
You know,
And obviously being up on a platter of its own. Chin down.
Oh, come on, man.
Yep.
No wonder you wait
Oh yeah.
for the end for this one. Oh,
We got Mama Lisa in the back. She pounds that out.
that sauce is insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let it marinate
Love
in
it.
the sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
veal nice and
Beautiful,
tender.
nice and tender.
I
Absolutely.
told you don't need a knife. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's
And
melt
of
the
course,
mozzarella cheese after.
you
We'll
have some
formage.
spaghetti.
Absolutely.
Got to do it
Toss
old
it up.
school.
Yeah, you go.
Right?
Yeah, you're learning. You're
There we
learning.
go.
You're learning. Yeah.
These are gigantic. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at this.
You're gonna need. There you go.
You
Nice.
see that steam? Ryan, do you see this? Okay, here we go.
Ah,
I'm probably not
that's
going to
it.
talk
You
for like
got
2 minutes.
Well, look at this guy. You gotta
Oh,
love it.
shoot, we'll throw a little bit more
mano,
formage.
on that.
too.
Ah, there you
Yeah.
go. That's it. And while he's chewing that up, it's good. We're actually in this mural room here with hand-painted murals that we have painted in 1968. So you talk about authentic Italian and feeling. I mean, Marco Silvestri from Pacentro, Italy,
They say he
painted
was
this.
like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Grandpa flew him in, stayed at Grandpa's house for like, what, 6, 8 months?
Yeah, painted
Wow.
all. Yeah,
Grandpa just let him go. Just keep painting as you go for about 8 months.
Yeah.
And that's what all
Marco.
this
Yeah,
is here. So.
yeah,
Now,
Marco
do you
Silvestri.
know how your grandfather met Marco?
They're from Abruzzo. He's from Pacentro, from Abruzzo. So when anytime the paisans would come into town, people would kind of know, okay, here he goes. And Pacentro is a beautiful town in Italy, near Intracqua. So it's like, you're like neighbors. And imagine being neighbors in your hometown, an ocean away. Of course, come on over and let's use your talents and have fun with it. So,
That's phenomenal.
yeah,
Needless to say, this is here forever. So.
yeah, we
I
don't
love
touch
it.
that.
I love
Yeah.
it. You were right. I don't need a knife. Don't use the knife. We don't want to insult anybody, okay? So I absolutely love this restaurant. It's 1000% certified legit. I will tell you that right now. Now, how can people find you online?
Just ilioDiPalos.com, just type that in as well. Our social media sites, we got a great Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff as well. And just look us up, Ilio DiPalos Restaurant.
I love it. I love
.com.
it. And you can also find them on americasbestrestaurants.com. I love this restaurant. Anything you have here is absolutely unbelievable. So look, I'm gonna eat this veal parm. We're gonna see you guys on the next one.